Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Diva, Senga Diva. Today's lesson is going to be concerning about labia stretching, labia pulling, labia minora. It's what I'm talking about because most of you ask me, like, Senga Diva, what do they pull on a woman's vagina? Do they pull labia majora? Do they pull the clitoris? Do they pull what? We pull labia minora. It's the one we stretch, we pull, and it elongates. So it's what I'm going to talk about. Most of you ask me the importance of pulling, like what do women gain in elongating their labia. Today it's what I'm gonna talk about. Please guys, listen and also share this video to other ladies who haven't yet experienced this, who haven't pulled, all if at all they lack knowledge about pulling.
Bannayuganda omukisa guno guzzo ogutalimu yadde okwemiima anti Mukungu Construction Limited bazze okuwonya ennaku ey'abazimbi n'abakubi ba pulaani ababadde bakutambuliza mu mbeera eyakanaggweeramu eyo okukira makanika w'obugaali. Mukungu Construction Limited bakuba pulaani z'amayumba, bazimba amayumba, okusiiga langi, okusiba tiles awamu n'okukola finishing. Balina obukugu mu kukomerera ennyumba eza buli ngeri ate nga batunda n'amayumba agawedde nga bakuwonya abazimbi ababadde bakutunduza kalyolyongo ng'embwa eyota ekikoomi. Okumanya ebisingawo ku Mukungu Construction Limited basange ku ofisi zaabwe enkulu ezisangibwa ekyengera mugongo oba bakubire ku nooti 7 nooti 7 10 8 ne nooti 7 7 128 bakuwonye bano bakyakayiga abatomeza.
Some of you ask me where did pulling originate from. Pulling originated from the tribe called Baganda. Yeah, mostly people in the southern region of Africa and eastern region of Africa. They are the most women fond of pulling or stretching, elongating the labia. But these days it has gone viral because even you see the Westerners, you see even the whites, all tribes, all nationalities, if at all the ladies feels comfortable with elongating it, they do pull. So it's no longer on the origin, like on the tribe or the nationality that brought it up. So every lady is free to do it if at all she's comfortable, or even her husband is comfortable with it. Though it's not mandatory, it depends on your choice, what you need. But recently, or a long time ago, on the generation of our grannies, it was mandatory for every child, mostly in the Baganda culture, to pull. And we too, the Bagandas, we have to keep that generation going on because it helps ladies in many different issues that I'm gonna explain. Yeah, pulling labia. Some of you ask the size, like which size is best. If at all I want to elongate, what size is best for the labia to be good? The size, I don't know, but most of them do measure it using your finger strips. These ones, the finger strips, I don't know what name you call it there, but let me use that. You will understand. If at all you know another name, you can comment in the comment box so that someone else will know. But this is, of course, you can understand better because I'm showing you on my fingers. Some used it to pull like this second, the first one and the second. All when you're measuring, you pull the first one, this first strip and the second strip, because you put it on your mfuli. Let me say this is the mfuli you're pulling from this. You may measure it from this whatever, yes, then up to this part. It was best for them. When you have pulled, when you haven't let it like gain its normal size, when you've pulled it, when you've elongated it, that size, because when you stand or when you release it to gain its normal size, it can be visible in your thighs. You can feel, even when you touch there, you feel the labia. As long as you feel the labia, as long as you stand straight and look yourself in the mirror, you see them elongating, you see them down your vagina when they've come out. That is a good size. Yeah, so it depends on what you need. Some guys just need a little smaller labia, some need long one, so it depends also. Yeah, but the best size is pulling a big sized labia that is really, you use 3 fingers. So this video may go to those guys those girls who don't know how to pull. When you're starting to pull, you have to get your 2 fingers like this, then also this thumb, you add it on, then you start pulling. You pull, you start pulling that labia minora. We elongate labia minora. Don't elongate labia majora, because your vagina will lose its shape and it starts looking shabby and it may not look good. Because I once experienced a lady who came to me like Senga, Diva, I want to pull me, but when she pulled labia majora, which was really a bit hard to elongate the labia minora, because when you pull this labia majora, it will come in a way, the vagina will lose shape, it will be looking shabby, and it will be hard for that labia minora to pull it and it elongate. It comes out quickly. It will not come out. It will still make, by the way, it will I don't know, because you will be looking shabby. Your vagina may not be looking good if at all you pull labia majora. So you have to pull labia minora. How to detect labia minora? You have to apart your legs when you're in that sitting posture of aparting your legs. Apart your legs, then get yourself a mirror, put it down, look in your vagina. There is open, if at all you've got big those big fat labia majora, expand them, enlarge them, like widen them a bit. You will see the lining on the walls of the vagina, like the vulva, on the outer whatever, when you've not yet entered inside, but there is a lining inside on this side and also on this side, like this side and this side. So those linings, they are the ones you're going to start what? You start pulling. What to use when pulling? When you're starting, you use your bare fingers. Yes, when you get these fingers, that 2 and this thumb, you add them, you start pulling. When you feel wet, because it's normal for a woman to get wet when pulling, because your vagina always gives out a discharge, which is very normal and very okay. You have to use your what? You have to use your feet, this feet here. You have to make sure that you're very clean, because when you rub your fingers, when they've got wet, you rub it here like this, it will gain some roughness. We need roughness when pulling sometimes. We don't need slipperiness, because when you pull with slippery fingers, you may end up pulling thin labia, which will not look good on your vagina. Yes, you may pull it, but it will not be good, and also it may lose the feeling when you touch the labia. That labia that is thin, it may not give out a good erection. You may not even feel it on the vagina. So it's good to use a rough surface, like a rough skin of the finger when pulling, because it comes out what? Quickly and easier. But some, you do experience when pulling, you do experience like some wounds, getting some wounds, yeah, that whatever, but it's very normal. You have to let yourself those wounds dry or heal, then you start again pulling. Don't pull when you have wounds, like you pull today, you've got wounds, even tomorrow you'll be hurting yourself. So you have to wait for the wounds to heal, then you do what? You do pull. Some ladies have got a thin layer of that labia minora, of which you have to pull a medium-sized labia. You shouldn't pull long ones. Oh, they said when pulling you have to pull big-sized labia, what and what. Your lining may be thin when it cannot make that long labia. So you have to pull the labia according to the size of your what? Of your lining of that labia minora. You understand? Yes. Another question, you asked the use and the importance of labia. The importance of pulling, it decreases the chances of you getting infection. Let me say you've squat somewhere urinating, the germs that would have come from the earth soil where you've urinated, that will have dropped inside your vagina straightly. If at all you didn't have labia, they will drop on the labia, and once you wash off immediately after you peeing, once you wash off immediately, you may wash off the germs on the labia. decreasing the chances of you getting the infection. That is not like with these ladies who don't have labia, because once you squat somewhere, you urinate, the germs will enter directly to what? To your inside the vulva, inside the vagina, causing you to get infection. So someone who has pooed, you're likely to have decreased the chances of you getting what? Infections. The second importance, it is a cultural norm whereby Bagandas, we do pull to prepare for marriage. So you pull so that your man will enjoy you when you reach in marriage, because men love playing with labia. When they find a lady who has pulled, they love like playing with them, they love sucking the labia, they love licking, yes, licking the labia, increasing the time of foreplay. Also, they increase on the feelings of a lady. So labia has that good importance on that side. That's why ladies were told to do what? To do pulling. Another thing of pulling, that labia minora tightens the vagina, whereby someone who has pulled the labia minora is likely to have her pussy somehow tight on this outer whatever, not enlarged. But someone who hasn't pulled, their vaginas are likely to widen, like their vulvas on this outer skin of the whatever, it's likely to widen. When you squat, it just, you get. But someone who has pulled, the labia still covers the hole. You cannot see directly in their hole, so keeping the vagina what? Tight somehow. Yes. Someone who has pulled, they have less chances of getting wide. But someone who hasn't, they have high chances of what? Getting a wider vagina. Yeah. Another use of labia minora is to keep water and the warmth of the vagina. In that, when you're in sex, when the guy is fucking you, there is a way this labia minora attaches itself on the penis. When it attaches itself on the penis, it doesn't allow air to enter the vagina. So a woman who has labia minora pulled, they are likely to be warm inside and also being wet, since labia minora stores some little fluids of the vagina during sex. When the woman is dry inside, the man just comes out and rub his penis on the labia minora, then the penis gets wet again on its gland, then creates that easy path for him to enter again. That's not with these girls who haven't pulled, because when you've not pulled, you're likely then to use saliva. A guy just gets saliva and puts on his penis, then gets inside. But for the lady who has pulled, the guy just gets out the penis, then rubs it on the labia minora, then gets inside, because labia stores some little water. Since it's elastic, if at all it hasn't gained its elasticity, the water stores in those what do they call them, stretches, what? I don't know. You will understand. If at all you've not understood, then I'm sorry, but I'm explaining a little bit of what I know. Yeah, because I'm not someone good in English, so you will excuse me for that. Another use of labia minora, pulling it, elongating it, it increases on the feelings of a lady, in that a guy, while playing with that labia, like lengthening, prolonging that whatever, the foreplay time, in that process, a lady gains more feelings when the man is playing with labia minora, that pulled labia minora. So it increases on the feelings of the lady. So it's good to pull, but it's not mandatory. It depends on your choice, on your husband. If at all you haven't pulled, talk to your husband. Ask him, baby, do you need me to pull or not? He will tell you his side, and also you go on with what you need or what he needs. In that, some men may be like, I don't want to pull my pussy. Whom are you pulling for? What and what? So you can even lose a relationship via that, betting about it. If a man doesn't need it, then keep calm. It's okay for him to have that pussy of yours not pulled. Yeah, he enjoys it. But if he says, okay, babe, it's okay, you can pull, then do so. You understand? Yeah. How long should I pull labia? Labia doesn't have specific timing, but getting it long or on a good size, it may take you even 2 months. Some who are focused, it takes them like 1 month, 2 weeks, like that. Depends even on the herbs you're using to pull. Some of you, if at all you cannot access herbs, use dates to pull. Yeah, you can use dates. Dates are good to pull. Yeah. Some of you use oil, if at all. Some of you don't access dates, don't access herbs. Some of you tend to use oil to pull, which is okay. But for us Sengas, we recommend not to use oil when pulling, because it pulls thin, long labia, which is not too sensitive. It's good to either use herbs or to use dates, or something using bare fingers, if at all you can use them. Yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm coming back in the next lesson. Keep yourself on my channel. Yeah, I remain Senga Diva. If at all you need to speak to me about anything, you have questions, my number is included in this video. You can copy my number and come to my WhatsApp. Responsibly and respectfully, I'll be helping you in different aspects of this sex life.